the Junior Drooling Challenge, I like I'm gonna have to start taking this cooking thing serious and not just see it as a pastime thing.
Wait, so you thought I was coming down here all this time for extra training for fun? Are you real serious about becoming a professional chef?
Well, that's good to hear that you're so focused because I am just as serious as you about becoming a chef. This training out here really helped me a lot and boosted my confidence level.
That's true. Winning Junior Drooling Challenge boosted mine as well. Shanna, I now realize how important it is to have the actual practical training in this type of job. My next step is to become more certified by having the necessary qualifications.
Well, that's right, because the teacher's always telling us that we as young people have to realize that we're going out there against other persons looking for similar jobs. And the important thing to ensure is that you are marketable.
Yes, marketable. You have to have proof or evidence that you know you're doing, that you can get the job.
Certification that is earned from completing technical and vocational education and training is proof that you are competent to do a job. Job competence means that you have been trained with the knowledge, skills and attitude to perform your work to the standards expected by employers and customers too. TVET certification increases opportunities for getting hired since it proves that you have successfully completed one stage and are ready to move on to another.
I could see myself now working at a 5-star hotel, planning menus, everything.
Well, that sounds great, but a 5-star hotel calls for 5-star training. How are you going to prepare yourself for that?
Well, right now we're looking at other places to further my education and training. You thought that winning Junior Drooling Challenge was all? That was just the beginning for me.
Oh, really? But we did CXC Food and Nutrition, and everybody knows we can cook. Isn't that enough?
No, that just gave us the basic skills and theory. We don't have to advance our trainings, because I'm looking to get into marine. I don't just want to be a general cook. I want to be an executive chef.
Well, I heard about this technical and vocational training, but I need to know where to go and what is available to me.
What's the difference between that and academic training?
With academic training, it's about theory, it's time limited, and it's very tutor-centered. An academic course of study provides you with a pass or a fail within a predetermined length of time. TVET is about applying theory, practical and social skills to a chosen employment area. It's about developing knowledge, skills and attitudes.
I don't have like a full explanation, but I know that the technical and vocational training is about making you more competent in what you are doing. It will kind of like complement the academics.
That like what we're doing now?
It's similar, but with some guidelines about how to get certified.
You can gain certification while on the job, and the teaching and assessment methods involve the learner in the process. TVET is about demonstrating job competence. You're either competent or not yet competent. Focus is on what you can do, learning what you need to know, when you need to know it. And it's also about continuous and lifelong learning.
Jalisa, you see other young persons out there trying to get themselves together not with additional training?
I ain't sure, but there ain't nothing wrong with asking a question. Then again, you're gonna know who to ask and how to get access to these training.
That's true, but I'm not too sure what I want to get into. I need some guidance.
You can always speak to the guidance counselor who will sit down with us, talk about our interests and attitudes, and help us on the right career path.
And help me get employed by a 5-star hotel.
TVET is for all work areas. Getting skilled allows you to have your own business and make your own money.
Julie, you know, since we started training and working together, I feel like I'm becoming better at my job. I started to see things differently as it relates to the opportunity in this line of work.
Well, girlfriend, you know I want to get my National Vocational Qualification, NVQ. Because this training will not only prepare me for this work, but it whets my appetite to move on to bigger and better things.
But you know, when people talk about gardening landscaping, they don't say it in a different way. Some of them are not aware of the technical vocational training you can do to help make more money and to move yourself forward.
Their thing is all about wearing dirty boots and old clothes all day long. But I understand there's advanced training out there available for persons who wish to establish themselves in the area of landscaping and horticulture.
I started this business, ran it for a few years, and then I actually left the business for a couple of years to go and do a certification in horticulture. And with that certification in horticulture coming back into the industry, then we were able to take the company to a whole new platform and offer a lot of products and services that we couldn't offer before.
Julie, well, I'm glad for the opportunity created for me through my employer and the TVET Council, which gave me the opportunity to gain work experience and get some level qualifications in my hand.
So this vocational training you're talking about, how do I benefit from something like this? Because I don't only want to work in Barbados as a CSME, I would love to work in other Caribbean countries.
Persons who possess TVET certification as evidence of their job skills and competence will be better able to enjoy the benefits of free movement of skilled labor that exists under the CARICOM single market and economy. Persons who possess TVET certification in job areas that are in great demand by employers across the region will have increased opportunities to travel and work regionally and even internationally. TVET certification means, therefore, that you can better compete for jobs locally and regionally.
But you know, right? When some people come and see you in this profession, they don't understand that it takes a certain amount of training to do this or any other work for that matter.
That is what I was trying to explain to a girlfriend of mine the other day. No matter how much you say you can get the job done, it's best to get some kind of certification in your hand to show that you can get the job done.
My thing is, right, you got to be able to put yourself in a position to move up the ladder, get a little promotion and get a little more money in your hand.
Or a lot more depends on how far you want to go in this area.
Two things, the work experience and the NVQ, the training, the technical training, the two things work together, and that's why the NVQ program is so good, because it comes into the workplace and it qualifies a person in the workplace rather than taking people out of the workplace or qualifying a person and then they start in the industry and find that it's not really something that they like. The NVQ program is taking persons who already like what they do and want to sharpen their skills and become better at what they're doing, and they're training those people and just making them more qualified.
So what's the next move from here?
Make sure you commit yourself to finishing what you started with your work so you can get some certification in your hand.
What other support you can get for this type of training though?
If you're interested in finding out more information about how to access TVET opportunities, then speak to your teacher, your guidance counsellor, or if you've already left secondary school, you may contact the National Employment Bureau, which is the government agency that provides career guidance and counselling.
And making you look sharp harder for this interview of what you're gonna get this job and all. Real thing, boy.
Man, I say it, man. I believe I get a job. I just got through and do my best. You know you got some top skills here as a barber. What you plan to do from here? You want you want place?
Well, really and truly, I'm looking towards and getting myself some training so I could be certified as a barber. I know that you and enough other youngsters know that I could cut hair already, but I want to be competent in the eyes of others. For instance, getting myself in a funding agency, big man, that could assist me with my business and to demonstrate to them that I got the skills, the knowledge, and the attitude to be a successful entrepreneur in the future.
So wait, this job competency thing you referring to, how that would play out? This is like some type of qualification, something academic also?
Well, academic qualifications and vocational qualifications are two different things. This technical vocational training prepares you for the world of work. You know what I mean?
Oh, you mean TVET?
Exactly.
I heard that term before, but you know I always used to associate it with children who drop out of school. This TVET thing, this is a place or a course.
TVET, the discipline, is not to be confused with TVET Council, the agency. TVET, the discipline, refers to all of those theoretical and practical learning programs that provide you with the skills, knowledge, and attitudes required for work. TVET Council, the agency, is the government body responsible for promoting the growth of vocational education and training in order to develop a competent and competitive workforce.
Who will evaluate you or assess you to see if you're a competent barber?
An assessor, who is an expert in your occupation, will watch you performing certain tasks and they will inspect what you have done or made. The assessor will use this evidence to judge whether you're competent or not yet competent and will give you feedback on how you have performed.
Morning.
Morning, morning, morning.
You really don't forget me or no?
Nah, forget you there, just see if man. Have a seat.
What's going on, Tony?
I just hear so.
So what's the word now?
My here telling me about some technical vocational training he looking to do to make him more job competent.
My lord, what's that now?
What it really is though, this training will help you get jobs. Cause right now, my phone break, pockets break, and my face bang. You like you don't have to give me a free haircut. Really caring, it is about making sure what you see you could do. And having the right skills, knowledge, and attitude.
You know, sound the same, man. That is so true.
Tony, I can be real with you. In this life, you gotta be competent and to be able to keep a job, be a good entrepreneur here. Your training makes you more employable and marketable and assist you with your career development. So I can hear you later. All the best in this.
Man, that go right down here to this interview here and get ready. Hard respect.
Cool. Who's next?
If you want to keep your skills current and marketable, you need to engage in continuous learning and development. So go ahead, sign up for that course, take that online program, talk to an expert in your field. You'll be amazed at how far this will take you.